Yo guys, today, let me tell you something. You don't have a lot of animals. Yeah, you read the title. Today we're doing a reptile room tour. And why I'm doing this, because I'm celebrating for 330 subscribers. So, let's get started. So, this is the shelf with all my cages and my animals that I have in my room. So there's only like 3 in my room right now, but my 2 anoles, they went in Mom's room. They used to be in my room. It's just because we're moving to a rental house, and this is what you see in my room right now. Things are getting packed away. So don't expect to say my room's kind of a mess. Don't say that in the comments. It's just that we're going to my rental house for 6 weeks because there people are doing construction to get like this water out of the roof, and so yeah, we have to leave, and let's get started with the animals. But before we do that, if you want, we have our new cricket cage is in like a giant tub. So if you want to see that cricket, and that cricket cage will be included in this video. I'll see that later. But now it's time to get started with all my animals, Devin's animals, Vivian's animals, family pet animal, and there will not that like Devin's video called the zoo tour. This will not be like a zoo tour. The dogs won't be included. The dogs won't be included, which were 2, and the cats won't be included, which were 2. So now let's get started on the animals. So the first one we are going to do is my 2 crested geckos, Scales and Spot. Now I got this cage for Christmas, and it came with like this. Like it had, my mom bought me one of these, and this as well. I also have the spray bottle right here. It just hangs out up there, and as you can see, it's a front opening enclosure. So what did it come with? It came with it came with this bark thing. I know it's kind of messy, but I have to open it very carefully because these guys are really kind of jumpy. And it's like a little bark person. This plant is attached to it, and this plant was in their Scales' old cage, which was in there. And I got Scales for my birthday. I don't remember when I got the pot, but the rest of the thing, they came with the hygrometer and the thermometer. There's a tower right in here. There's a bunch of Minecraft things and a skull in there of an extinct animal. And now we're just gonna get on to the we can see the so we can see the geckos. Let me just close the enclosure. Now, is this Spot or is this Scales? I don't know if this is Spot or Scales, but here is this one. Spot has spots, so, oh, nope, this is Scales right here. Scales I got for my birthday, and she was not this big, so she's grown a lot. And Spot, on the other hand, is, where would Spot be? Well, you've probably seen Spot in my other videos, so yeah. So if you want to see Spot, go look at my other videos that I have. So let's move on to the next animal. So my next animal is in the small blue critter keeper, and it was housed in this one before, and it was housed in this one. You probably know who it is, and yes, it is my blue baboon tarantula, Balfouri. So in here is a female Balfouri, a female. I think it was a sling before, and we now know that this is a female, and she has webbed a lot. And where is she at? She is right there. See that, guys? Right there. I hope I caught that. So that's her. When I got her, she was the size of a penny. Oh yeah, these guys have like coconut fiber scale spot. She was the size of not a penny, a quarter. That's a quarter, and she has grown. So, this right here was a leaf from her old cage, which was in here. We thought this was too big for her because usually tarantulas don't need like that much space. So, because they could die, because like they would get stressed out of how much space there's. And I think this would be a perfect enclosure for her. So, not moving on to the other animal, but what does she have in her cage? She has her water dish. Oh, yeah, where Scales' water dish is at, and Spots is down there, and that's their food dish. But back to this, there's a water dish, lots of webbing, a leaf right there, a stick, like coconut fiber, I believe, with a little bit of sphagnum moss, little sticks as well. So that's all that. So let's move on to the next. Oh my God. Move on to the next animal. So my next spider is Reese, my pink-toed tarantula. I did have a pink-toed before. It was named Pinky. You saw that one, but sadly it died. I had a curly hair before, and it died too. And if you want to see him, here's Pinky, and here's Googly. So, oh yeah, I forgot that my blue baboon is called Blue Terra. This is Reese. And what's in her cage? She has coconut fiber, with some sphagnum moss. Percy right there. 2 water dishes because my mom got panicked that she couldn't climb into that one, but she could. A wood hide, a skull back there, another Thomas thing, a fake plant. Yeah, she has all her webbing, if you're wondering where it's at, in here, in this hide. She really loves it, and sometimes she is really calm. So let's move on to the next animal. So my 2 last animals that I have are my 2 anoles, String and Bean. So Bean is up here. When I first got him, he was green, but he can change colors. Right now he's brown. And he mostly likes chilling up at the top with my light right here. And here is String. Why he's called this? Because he's a long-tailed anole, and his tail is really, really, really long. So what's in their cage? I have this substrate. I think that's maybe black dirt or coconut fiber. That's their food dish, but we don't really use that anymore because they eat crickets. There's these barks with moss on it, and this is where String likes to hide. He just likes to hide up there. We got 2 fake plants in there. That one's the tallest, that one's the shortest. We got a skull on there with poop on it, and yeah. So let's move on. Now I'm done with my animals. Let's move on to Devin's animals. This is my brother's animal, and it is a leopard gecko named Hank. And he smiles a lot. He has wood hide. This is what I call his rock hotel that he likes climbing on. He has a water dish, toilet, food dish, I don't know. and he has this right here, whatever that is. Like, it's like this cloth that looks like sand. And yeah, now let's move on to the snakes. So in this enclosure, here is his biggest snake that he has, Endo. And she is sometimes a little bit of a butt. She got a rock hide. Don't you jump at me. She got a rock hide, black dirt, a plant, a coconut hide that you flipped over because she doesn't respect it. And a water dish with this light being like dented because that snake got out. So now let's move on to the last. Oh, and it has a lock on it too. So now let's move on to the next snake. So in this enclosure is Heaven's other snake. It has black dirt in it. These 3 rocks, fake plants, whatever that is, another fake plant, a water dish, and a wooden hide. And yeah, rock hide, and there she is in there. Now let's move on to Devin's last animal. So in this tall enclosure is Moni's, his monitor. It's the substrate is mixed with black dirt and coconut fiber. This that used to be in the Spike's cage. There's that, I believe that was a water dish before. Here's a big water dish for her. A plant, a fake plant with a light like that. A hide in there that she is hiding in currently, I know. And I don't think she wants to be disturbed, but you can see her in Devin's videos, I believe. So, yeah, go check out Devin's videos. Now let's move on to Vivian's animals, and then we'll move on to the statue, like the family pet, which is the one who rules. So let's do it. So in this enclosure, these are 2 oxalotos. There's one that's pink and there's the one that's black. So what's in the cage? There's like these giant rocks in them. And there's like filter in the background. And the water is filled like basically almost on top of the whole entire cage. So yeah, this is how much it's filled to right here. It's almost on top of the whole entire cage with the light like that. And then we can do this. Yeah, so yeah. Let's move on to Vivian's last 2 animals. So in this enclosure is Vivian's 2 crested geckos, Nova and Frederica. Their cage isn't too big, but same height as I have. Some exact same plants that I have. Not that one. That one's not the same. Food dish, it's in water dish. I don't know. Not really the same. And they are hiding somewhere. I have no clue where they're at, but. And if you want to see them, oh yeah, that's their jungle vine. Real close to it. If you ever want to see them, if I can't find them, then just look on Devin's video called the Zoo Tour, and then you will see what they'll look like. So let's move on to the animal who rules, the last animal, like reptile animal.